Huskies are known to make more noise than any other dog, and just like their animal counterparts, Michigan Technological University howls for incredible innovations and intricate research taking place on campus. Recently, the university earned R1 status from the Carnegie Classification for Institutions of Higher Education. Keweenaw Bureau reporter Thomas Fournier recently spoke with MTU's Vice President for Research, Andrew Bernard, to learn more about the work faculty and students are excelling in.
Last week, Michigan Technological University proudly announced its elevation to an R1 university by the Carnegie Classification for Institutions of Higher Education. The designation places the university among the top 5% of research-focused colleges and universities in the United States. Michigan Tech Vice President for Research, Andrew Bernard, says the honor recognizes many great things happening on the small campus.
Yeah, well, I'll say it takes a lot of grit and determination. It's really difficult to do what we just did. To give you an idea of that difficulty, of those 187 universities who are R1, there's only 2 that are remote and have less than 10,000 students, and that's Michigan Tech and Missouri S&T. So it's a pretty small group. And, we do that by doing what Yoopers do, by keeping our head down and working hard.
Bernard adds the university's research centers drive innovation, and its faculty keep a steady hand on the wheel. Many are familiar with the university's connections to Southeast Michigan and the big 3 American auto manufacturers. But Bernard says Michigan Tech has research teams working to solve challenges in everyday life.
But there's several other companies that have come out of Michigan Tech that are really doing great work here in the Keweenaw. Great Lake Sound and Vibration is one that grew out of Michigan Tech. Thermal Analytics is another one that grew out of Michigan Tech. So we're really proud of those companies and the way that they've transitioned technology developed at the university to their own business models. We also work very closely with industry. As you know, Michigan Tech has a long history of working with the auto industry, but many other industries as well. And we transition a lot of technology out of Michigan Tech directly to our industry partners as well. So, in the automobiles that we all drive every day, there's probably technology that Michigan Tech had a part in developing that's been transitioned through the automotive OEMs, and Tier 1s and Tier 2s in order to get it in the hands of consumers.
Last year, Michigan Tech boasted about setting a new record in research expenditures. The majority of funding for research on campus comes from the federal government. Bernard says about 10% of the university's research funding comes from private grants and partners. He says the university expects to remain agile when seeking additional funding in the future.
That's part of being a small to mid-sized university, is we have more ability to steer the ship quicker than large universities. So I think that's an advantage for us. We're gonna keep doing what we've been doing. We have a lot of great industry partners that we think that we can work with moving forward. And I think there's actually going to be a shift in federal funding. I'm not sure it's gonna change dramatically yet. We'll see. So I think as long as we're agile and can adapt to those shifts, that we'll be okay here at Michigan Tech.
Bernard highlighted several projects university researchers have worked on in the past year, including work at the Great Lakes Research Center to assist the Great Lakes Smart Ships Coalition and at the Keweenaw Research Center that assisted with an advanced reconnaissance vehicle project for the Marine Corps. In the spring, the university also opened the doors to the Health Research Institute on campus. You can find more about Michigan Tech's research online. With my EP News in Houghton, this is Thomas Fournier.